Being a member of the royal family isn't easy. As soon as Meghan Markle got engaged to Prince Harry, the public scrutiny of her outfits increased. More often than not, she rises to the occasion and impresses us all with her sense of style. But today, we're going to be talking about some times when Meghan Markle reminded us that she's human, just like the rest of us. Before we talk about Meghan Markle's awkward wardrobe mistakes, take a moment to click on the subscribe button for more from the taco. Let's begin. Givenchy skirt. We think it's safe to say that most people have had a nightmare about ending up in public with no pants on. Well, Meghan Markle had to live out a version of this common bad dream, and she did so in front of tons of people and cameras. During a walkabout of Rotorua, New Zealand, Meghan Markle and her husband, Prince Harry, looked cheerful and in love as they greeted their admirers. The Duchess of Sussex was dressed in a navy sweater and pleated skirt by Givenchy, one of her favorite brands. At first glance, nothing seemed amiss, but on further inspection, we were shocked by the sheerness of her skirt. If you look closely, you can tell what style undergarments the Duchess is wearing. Poor Meghan Markle has been criticized in the past for showing off her shoulders, so this had to be embarrassing. But then again, she's been known for taking fashion risks during her time with the royal family, and she doesn't always play it safe. Some fans wonder if this wasn't a wardrobe malfunction at all, but rather a daring fashion choice made knowingly by Meghan Markle. Maybe the lighting in her closet at home looked different, or maybe she's the one laughing at our reaction. Tailored. Having the wardrobe budget of someone like Meghan Markle would be a dream come true for most of us. But if you're trying to look beautiful on a budget, we have a simple and relatively inexpensive way to make your clothes look much more chic. Invest some money in a tailor who can adjust your garments perfectly to your specifications. This is a lesson we would have expected someone like Meghan Markle to know, but maybe she was just in a rush to get ready on this particular day. The Duchess of Sussex is 5 feet, 7 inches tall, so you wouldn't think she would have an issue with her pants being too long. Long inseams can look fashionable, but some measurements were definitely off when Meghan Markle was getting fitted for these Veronica Beard trousers. They're dragging on the ground and presenting a serious tripping hazard, and unfortunately, the issue is highlighted by Meghan's gorgeous Burberry coat. We love the bold statement jacket, but this too could have been tailored in a bit better. The bulky jacket and too long trousers make her look unlike her normally polished self. A messy bun is one thing, but dragging the hem of your pants on the ground is definitely another. Tradition. There are a lot of perks which come with being a member of the royal family, but there are many drawbacks as well. Sure, you can afford an incredible new wardrobe, but you're also expected to adhere to many fashion rules. Some rules, like proper morning attire, are strictly dictated, but others are more open to interpretation. Overall, the members of the royal family are expected to dress in a dignified and traditional manner. Many people believe showing off your shoulders is a no-go, and were aghast at this pretty pink number worn by Meghan Markle. The Duchess showed up for Trooping the Color, the Queen's birthday celebration, wearing an off-the-shoulder Carolina Herrera dress. Almost immediately, people began complaining that the dress was inappropriate for a member of the royal family to be wearing. Now, traditionally, off-the-shoulder styles would have been forbidden, but times have changed. Although they're a formal family, the royal family does update its rules from time to time, especially ones which aren't written in stone. And even fashion icon Kate Middleton has shown off her shoulders on occasion. Sometimes it seems as though people are looking for any reason to complain about what Meghan Markle is wearing. The wrong accessory. When most of us get ready to attend a sporting event, casual is the name of the game. But members of the royal family don't have the option of throwing on a pair of jeans and a jersey when they head out to take in a game. Wearing a crisp, clean pair of white pants is a daring fashion move that many of us wouldn't dare try to pull off. It's a bold move, especially when most of us spend our time courtside sipping beer and eating nachos. But we love this bold, bright look on Meghan Markle, and she showed up looking absolutely stunning when she accompanied Prince Harry to Wimbledon. The high-waisted Ralph Lauren white pants were paired with a blue and white striped shirt by the same designer, and the overall look was sophisticated and gorgeous. But as we all know, picking out the perfect clothing is only half of the battle when you're making a public appearance. You need to have the right accessories in order to truly make an outfit work. Sadly, Meghan committed a major fashion faux pas by bringing a hat along to the event. It's strictly forbidden to wear hats if you're sitting in the royal box, because it might block someone's view. Poor Meghan had to carry her hat around, and everyone noticed her less than proper accessorizing. Bad fit. Meghan Markle's wedding to Prince Harry in May 2018 was a highly anticipated event, to say the least. Royal weddings are known for being over the top and glamorous, and we couldn't wait to see what the stylish Meghan Markle pulled off. It may not be fair, but many fans can't help but compare her choices to those of her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. So people were unsurprisingly shocked when Meghan Markle walked down the aisle in a simple gown which contained absolutely zero lace. We could almost hear people gasp and clutch their pearls the moment she appeared in this stunning Givenchy gown. But even fans of the understated understated style, noticed something was amiss with the dress. Meghan Markle has an enviable figure, but this dress didn't appear to be doing her any favors in terms of fit. Even notoriously opinionated Katy Perry weighed in and said it was a shame the Duchess of Sussex didn't have time for one more fitting before her big day. Many may have considered this a wardrobe malfunction, but there are some things to consider. Princess Diana wore a memorable dress, but it was so huge she could barely move or fit in her carriage. It's possible Meghan wanted to be able to move around comfortably on her wedding day and actually requested a little bit of breathing room. Christmas dress. There are some areas in which the royal family bend the rules of tradition a bit. There was a time when off-the-shoulder clothing was forbidden, but now it's technically permissible, although some people still don't approve. But one thing that has remained largely unchanged is Christmas as it's celebrated by the royal family. They exchange presents with one another on Christmas Eve because Christmas Day is packed with traditions and obligations. The Queen needs to make her annual speech, and the family must attend church services. Even compared to other formal events, this is a special one, which is why Meghan Markle's outfit stood out so much. We love her penchant for oversized coats, but sometimes we wonder if they're a defense technique in case an outfit doesn't go over well. Back when Meghan and Harry were engaged, Meghan was getting ready to spend her first Christmas with the Queen. Underneath her jacket was this gorgeous velvet dress by Club Monaco. Although it's long enough, the neckline is plunging to say the least. Even if you're not visiting the royal family, this would be considered a rather risky thing to wear for Christmas Day. Name tag. Wearing a dramatic dress with a plunging neckline is obviously going to capture people's attention, but it seems no matter how small or innocuous Meghan's actions are, people are going to take notice. During her first ever royal ascot, people couldn't help but notice her outfit was missing an accessory of utmost importance. Traditionally, wearing a name tag during the event is expected, and in contrast, Kate Middleton wears hers every year. The royal ascot has an extremely strict dress code, and it's required that women cover their shoulders, wear a fascinator, and have a name tag. Notice we said have and not wear? Many people naturally assume that it was required to wear a name tag, and we can see why. Everyone else seems to be wearing theirs, and always have. But apparently, the name tags are given out for security purposes, and affixing one to your outfit is completely optional. Meghan Markle chose to hold hers instead of poking holes in her lovely outfit. But of course, people couldn't resist chastising her for this. While everyone else was proudly wearing their name tags, we don't blame Meghan Markle for doing what she had to do in order to protect her gorgeous Givenchy. Peekaboo. Most of us have suffered an embarrassing wardrobe malfunction at some point or another. Something as simple as a missing button or an undone zipper can be enough to make us blush. But luckily for us, most of these incidents aren't caught on camera. Unfortunately, Meghan Markle can't say the same about this incident. On the Duchess's 37th birthday, she attended the wedding of Charlie Van Straubenzie and Daisy Jens. Charlie Van Straubenzie is a longtime friend of Prince Harry's, and Meghan Markle dressed nicely for the occasion. Some people consider black to be an inappropriate color to wear to a wedding, since it's usually associated with mourning, but we think it's a chic and sophisticated choice, at least when everything goes according to play. It seems as though Meghan Markle suffered from a rogue button which just wouldn't stay fastened. The Duchess wore a fabulous shirt dress from Club Monaco, but her lacy black camisole just couldn't resist making an appearance as well. After she realized what was going on, Meghan Markle quickly buttoned up and continued with the event. However, some cynical observers accused the Duchess of engineering this incident on purpose. Stitches. There are so many reasons to love looking at the fashion choices of the royal family. Red carpet fashion is fun, but many of the clothes are way too extreme for the average person to wear, let alone afford. But members of the royal family wear sophisticated and sometimes surprisingly affordable pieces. They always seem to be perfectly fitted and tailored, and the wearer nearly always appears perfectly polished. Well, let's talk about a wardrobe malfunction suffered by Meghan Markle, which made her look less than put together. It seems she learned her lesson about getting things properly fitted and had this oversized jacket taken in by a tailor. From the front, this navy jacket looked gorgeous, but the back was another matter. A temporary tacking stitch was left on the coat, holding the vent of the jacket together. This obviously should have been removed before the coat was handed over to the Duchess, but apparently nobody noticed until it was too late. These stitches are intended to hold fabric together temporarily, while more permanent thread is woven through the garment. Maybe the Duchess was in a hurry, or maybe her tailor had a lot on their mind. Either way, this benign mistake was just a small blip on an otherwise lovely ensemble. Tagged. One of the many things we love about Meghan Markle is that she's relatable. She wasn't born into a prominent family, and in fact, some of her family members seem intent on behaving as badly as possible, but she still manages to absolutely blow us away with her intelligence, charm, and of course, amazing sense of fashion. Sure, she pushes the envelope sometimes, but we honestly love that about her. In some ways, this completely mundane and relatable fashion mistake just makes us like her more. The Duke and Duchess embarked on their royal tour, and Meghan wore a stunning red self-portrait dress on a flight to Tonga. As she emerged from the plane, we couldn't help but notice she was going through something we have experienced an embarrassing number of times before. That's right, the tag was still attached to her dress. We know, we were shocked too. Honestly, this wardrobe malfunction is so mundane that it's actually pretty funny. The beautiful dress was worn with Manolo Blahnik BB pumps, a Christian Dior clutch, and Xan jewelry. With such a lovely outfit, it's surprising anyone even noticed this tiny unwanted accessory. Have you ever had an embarrassing wardrobe malfunction or fashion faux pas? If so, share your story with us in the comments section and then click on the subscribe button for more videos from the taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.